Well, workers at a shopping center showed up to a bit of a bizarre scene yesterday in Atlanta where a man was stuck in an oven vent screaming for help.
It appears the man tried to enter the building through an oven vent on the rooftop. Rebecca Schramm reports.
I definitely did not expect this.
When Staff Sergeant Brittany Davis, a recruiter for the U.S. Army, showed up to work,
Me and another recruiter heard somebody screaming for help. So we actually stepped back and we tried to see if maybe someone was on top of the roof.
next door, a worker at the Little Caesars Pizza was hearing the same screams coming from an oven vent. She went inside the restaurant.
He was actually saying that he can't breathe, that he's having a panic attack. And of course, I was just concerned for him.
Davis called 911 and police and firefighters descended upon the shopping center.
Kind of unconventional, something we don't deal with every day.
Fire and rescue personnel jumped into action. Look at this photo they took. As they cut away part of the vent, you can see how narrow the space was where the man was trapped.
And I'm glad that our guys, in particular our heavy rescue unit, carries a lot of different tools, and we're able to use a lot of them today to get him out safely.
Here he is after they got him out. Police had him in handcuffs. He was complaining of dehydration and friction burns on his arms from where he slid down the shaft, so they took him to a hospital to be checked out. As for why he crawled into that exhaust vent,
I think it's pretty apparent. He didn't really give a statement on what he was actually doing, but it's pretty apparent. We'll let PD kind of sort those things out.
I didn't ask. Of course, that was my thought. I was wondering why he was in there, but I'm just glad they didn't turn the oven on because he would have been toast.
As for Little Caesars, it's going to be closed for a while. They tore apart that oven vent, rescuing the man, so they'll have to replace it and re-inspect it before they can start making pizza again.
Well, here's what we have coming up for you tonight on WYFF News 4 at 6 o'clock.
There was a lot to learn. I'm still learning, even after almost 10 years.
An upstate man growing peppers in his backyard turns it into a business. How it evolved into something he never dreamed of. That story is next at 6 right here on WYFF News 4.
A recall alert for dog owners. Multiple treats are being pulled from shelves over possible salmonella contamination. The products under recall are Begg and Barker chicken breast strips, Billow's Best Friend chicken breast strips, and the Green Coast Pets chicken crisps. They were sold between June 8th and June 22nd and were shipped to retailers nationwide and via the internet. According to the FDA, Stormberg Foods was informed by North Carolina officials that a sample tested positive for salmonella. So far, no related illnesses have been reported.
A new report shows home buyers are canceling deals at the highest level since the start of the pandemic, meaning the turbocharged housing market could be cooling down. Emily Akita has the story.
More home buyers are backing out of deals, and a potential sign the red-hot housing market is cooling.
Things are really shifting away from being a super strong seller's market to kind of starting this rebalance.
Nationwide, some 60,000 agreements fell through in June, according to real estate firm Redfin. That's nearly 15% of homes under contract that month, marking the highest percentage on record aside from the earliest days in the pandemic. Among the most affected areas, Las Vegas, New Orleans, and many hotspots in Florida.
Demand is definitely decreased.
Sean McLeod works in Orlando, where research shows roughly 1 in 4 buyers are calling it quits.
Not every buyer is able to purchase in this market under these conditions.
Industry experts say the canceled buyer largely falls into 2 categories: those who are using the slowing housing market to get better deals, and people who are priced out by rising mortgage rates. The 30-year fixed rate nearly doubling since January, now just under 6%. That could mean an increase of hundreds of dollars in monthly payments, especially with listing prices at record highs.
What kind of tips do you have for people who are worried about the volatile mortgage rates?
The first thing to do is really understand your finances and get those finances in order. Really shop around and find a lender that's able to lock in a rate for you.
Home hunters hoping for the balance of power to shift back to the buyer. Emily Ketta, NBC News.
Now, if you recently bought a home, you might have concerns about the home's future value, especially in a cooling market. Financial experts say the good news is that you most likely got locked into a lower interest rate, so payments should be more manageable than someone who is buying right now.
TikTok is rolling out a rating system to help prevent children from viewing mature content. Similar to ratings used for movies and video games, the system will flag videos with mature or complex themes and assign it to a maturity score. The social media platform announced today that its community guidelines will stay the same, but how it's showing the content to young audiences will change. TikTok has been criticized in the past for showing inappropriate content to kids. The European Consumer Organization filed a complaint against the company last year, claiming it failed to protect minors from hidden advertising and potentially harmful videos. Well, you're going to see a new feature on Twitter. The social media platform is rolling out what it calls unmentioning. It means if someone mentions you in a conversation, you can remove yourself. Twitter says it wants to help people, quote, control unwanted attention. To use unmentioning, you need to go to that 3-dot menu next to a tweet, and you'll see an option that says, get you out of this conversation. You will be untagged in replies, even though your username will still show up in the conversation. The feature comes as the social network has been building out anti-abuse features.
And a cloudy, stormy afternoon. We got a break from the rain the past couple of days, but it has since come back because the humidity has really gone up, and hence we're seeing summer showers and storms out there. It's not as intense as it was an hour ago in Greenville. Now it's kind of lightened up a little bit, but still pretty dark and spooky out there in Spartanburg. Good news is we don't really have any severe storms out there. These are just run-of-the-mill summer thunderstorms. Some light rain over in Anderson and sunshine trying to peek through the clouds in Asheville. Here's that full screen view of that Hilton Skycam. Little bit of rain showing up there off in the distance looking southeast of Greenville, but it's a lot less intense than it was about an hour ago when it was passing through Simpsonville and near Gray Court. And here's a closer look at these storms that are popping up in eastern Spartanburg County. We could sort of make that out from that Spartanburg Skycam. In Union, and just as you travel southeast of Spartanburg, we've got a big storm that's popping up here with quite a lot of lightning strikes. So be mindful of that if you're traveling between Spartanburg and Union. Might not want to do that for at least the next half hour. Wait for the storm to pass. pass. Same story up in Cherokee County, isolated downpours up there. But again, that storm that was pretty intense in southern Greenville County has pretty much died off. It's just light rain now in Lawrence, so that's some good news there. And back down to the southwest, Anderson County, just seeing some light rain, maybe some leftover lightning strikes with the stratiform rain on the backside of those initial storms. But that's really about it for the moment. We did have one storm report that came in. A tree